Welcome to the Blue Cup in the Attic. No portion of the Blue Cup in the Attic may be used without the expressed written consent of Kimmy Wyatt. Hello. You guys, first thing I want to say is just as I press the record button, the back of my tongue just got this nasty taste in it, like not like I'm gonna throw up, but like excuse me, like I swallowed something, not bitter, but just something that's just sitting there in the back of my throat. And that's amazing that happened, because today I am going to school you guys as usual with the Blue Cup in the Attic on some in-depth information which will explain further to those of you who are disbelievers that this is even happening to targeted individuals, for those of you who don't believe in God, for those of you who are straddling the fence, you don't know what is going on. You've been knowing this person for years, and all of a sudden they're losing it, and I'm not talking about agnostics, but also agnostics as well. I am going to talk about the three types of people on the planet when it comes to their relationship with targeted individuals. A targeted individual, by the way, is an individual, and there's many of us who are targeted. Go to YouTube, look at videos. I mean, you get you some popcorn, you're going to be there a minute. Okay, you're going to be there a while. Days and days and days and days and days of information. But I'm one of these types of people. I love to learn, which is another reason why I'm targeted, and not the dumbest cookie in the cookie jar. Another reason why I'm targeted. Got a lot of information. There's another reason, as well as sexual, and in which I'm going to talk about demonic spirits. First of all, a couple of definitions and things I want you to look up also on, besides targeted individual, is perps, PERPS. Gang stalking, and some people put it all together. Some people will separate gang and stalking. Electronic stalking and group stalking. Group and gang are the same thing. And there I go, biting my tongue again. I haven't bitten my tongue, which in the back, I'm telling you, in about a week. And started doing this video, and now I'm biting the back of my tongue. You guys, please know this. From the beginning of time and since, people have said it's the end of the world. There were even 2000. Your computers had to be 2000 compliant, in the year 2000, and because the computers that were made prior to that were supposedly not going to come on. Not true in some cases. They were not going to do this and do that. Okay, we were past that. You've also, over time, had people, false prophets, the Guyana tragedy, which I just recently mentioned. Please look up that and also watch that movie, Guyana. And that's where this guy had it was 900 plus followers. And he coerced them into drinking this liquid. I don't remember what was in the liquid, but I think it had acid in it, because God told them to do it, or something like that. Very, very good movie. And we are today in spiritual warfare, even more so than ever, you guys. And I can attribute it basically to the new high tech stuff that's going on. When you can have cameras that can look through walls, marble, ceramic, you have gone to a level of technology that man has never imagined, only when watching Superman, except for only when watching Superman or referencing Superman, because Superman was the only one who could he was fake, do something like that. Okay. And we looked at him, we let it go. And there's been Superman movies, on the big screen. over the last 20, 25 years. And so I don't know of one that's been here lately, but Super Friends, the heroes. Superman was the only entity besides God. I mean, come on, that's a given that we knew of that could look through things. Now that technology is here in the forefront and it is available at anyone's disposal. Okay. Coupled along with that technology, or downgraded from that technology, is that's the heightened technology, is the regular technology. This technology is where you can see through walls and see pins, for instance. There's products on the market as I speak today that where you can with cameras on top, and you can put them up to a wall and look through and see. Supposedly the purpose was to see leaks, pins. And I just did a video, or I did a video, and I've got to correct this in a video. I couldn't tell you which one it is, but I was mentioning the same thing, and I said pinholes. I meant to just say pins. So, but I'm going over all of my videos, by the way, on YouTube, to make sure that I said what I meant to say. And if there are corrections, it'll where the text is posted at the top, you will see before watching : and I will go into what corrections there are per video, and if any. Okay. Also join the YouTube channel. YouTube channel is full of 265 plus 65, I know, definite videos where you can see me in action. I'm the Blue Cup in the Attic and the Blue Cup in the Attic Circumstance or Evidence are not the only things I do. I do a multitude of things, recipes, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Everything is in a playlist so that you can follow the playlist and keep up with me, you guys. And one of the things, speaking of spiritual warfare, you will find with me is that I don't let this get to me. Once I scratched my head in curiosity, I knew something was wrong. I know me, I knew something was going on. Like, what is going on, And once an individual blessed me via social media to let me know what I am going through, via Target telling me I'm a targeted individual. I would love to meet that person because I had no clue. It was from God. God had that person post via my post that I put. I think I commented on someone's post. I don't think it was my post or whatever, but I commented on someone's post, and then an idiot replied to my comment, but behind that was a very, very special person in my life that I don't even know who this person is, but they commented also and let me know I was a targeted individual with a link to a YouTube video for which I watched and went from there watching other videos. And I said, oh my God, this is my life, man. This is it. This is it. Prior to that, I told my aunt, Aunt Blank, and her last name's not, her first name's not Blank. That's personal. I said, for some reason, every time I try to build my businesses back up and make money, something always happens. This was just last year. I had been noticing it before last year, but this was last year when I had this conversation with her and we brought it up again this year. She said, you said that. I said, yeah, what is going on? You guys, one of the goals of targeting an individual, I'm not going to go into the other goals, is to stop that person's life. Now that'll be all of the goals, but to halt them from making any money, literally cut them short. Well, they will have to depend on people, systems, etc., to survive. Okay. They do not want them to gain independency, because when you gain independency or get it back, you can do things. Money is the root of all evils, but it is necessary. So when you have money in your hands, living here on the planet, you can maneuver. You can go get a house built right on the top of a mountain, or not on the top of a mountain, but on the top of a cliff or something. If you have that type of money, and you can have privacy. something they do not want you to have. The goal is to not the goals of your life, but one of their personal goals is to be in your business, to watch you at all times. You are targeted. You're special. Now, let me explain something to you guys when I say special. Targeted individuals are usually empaths. There's another word, EMPATHS, empath, or you can do the plural version and put the S on it. Please look that up as well. Empaths are people sent by God, okay, on the planet. They were born, rather. They weren't just dropped down out of the sky. They were born and blessed by God. Some people would think it's not a blessing, but they were born to warn, WARN, people of things in general, but also born to warn people in the end of the end times. The Bible states that no man will know when the end time is at hand, but they will know empaths when it's near. Two different things. Empaths will never know when the world will come to its demise. However, they, like the fowl of the earth, I believe, and I have my reasons for believing that, and the animals, but mostly the fowls of the earth will have an inclination as to it is near. Please get your life together. They're warners. Satan does not like empaths. Okay. And with being an empath, you will have to suffer being a targeted individual. Okay. I hope you guys understand that. When I say special people, please don't think that empaths, targeted individuals, or empaths are special in the sense that they're better than everyone. No, I will say a cursing word in a minute. Empaths are just warners. They are normal people who God has chosen to warn people of things, okay, that, private or whatever, things, but to more so warn people, to warn people of evil things. For instance, I could not figure out for the life of me, just chalking it up to my smartness, no bragging, why I was one of the people, if not the only person, who realized when Microsoft would have an exploit. I'm like, hey, you guys, it's an exploit. Microsoft still didn't say anything. They didn't know. All of a sudden, people are looking at my post. I know this. No one's liking the post or whatever. And you may have one or two people like it, but 3 months later, Microsoft Internet Explorer, for example, just Internet Explorer, started with XP for me. I didn't even know anything about what I know now. You guys, I am totally advanced. But at the time, even though I took computer science in college, computer science as well as poli-sci, political science, computer science back then, I will be 50 next year, you guys. So back then when I took it, it was all about bits and bytes. Bits and bytes. What has to come together to make your computer produce, your keyboard produce the letter L? That's what it was about. There was no internet, although later years there was AOL. And I'm hearing that the internet has been around since the 1800s. I don't believe it, but okay. Probably not in the sense, definitely not in the sense that I'm thinking. And I'm not even talking about AOL, which I feel was the first company to come out with the ability to bring the world together. Okay, you guys, for some of you will remember those CDs that used to get on everyone's nerves that would come in the mail. Okay, until you finally, great marketing strategy. However, because as with any marketing strategy, you keep putting something in someone's face, chances are they're going to go for it, and it did work. Okay. But no, let me stress this. Empaths are not special in the sense that they're better than anyone. They're special in the sense that they've been chosen. Okay. No bragging, because if they had their way, they would want to be removed from the situation. But I take that line back, because empaths are chosen because they are very strong individuals. You would have to change an empath's mind about God and whom he is not going to happen. I was going to say would rarely happen. It's not going to happen. They are God-fearing people. Now, here's the deal. There's a lot of God-fearing people on the planet. They go to church all the time, although they may be fake and faking it. I don't go to church, but I'm an empath. But I grew up in the church, and I love the Lord. God is not concerned with the church. He's concerned with your relationship with him. When it comes to being an empath, what relationship you will have with him. I have a great relationship with God. I know how he works. I know that his thought process is totally different from man's. I do know that man will come up with ideals of what God, how God is. And it's really totally different. And empaths understand that. Empaths, God has chosen different people, different races to be empaths. But and that's throughout the Bible. You know, people are people with God. He has no favor of person. Okay. If you're doing evil things, and I just posted a video up on one of my collections, my 34 collections, called The Blue Cup in the Attic on a Google platform. This video, I had run across this video several times. Okay. And I finally posted it. And I put in the text of that video, the post, that God is now letting me see my targeted individuals getting what's due to them. Most of the targeted individuals, you guys, I had mentioned this before, their vehicles crashed, messed up, all kinds of dents in them. He let me see that where I moved from them, all kinds of stuff. But sadly, one of the perps, but actually this person is over the perps, has lost his son in an accident. I was able to see that, you guys. Vehicle, black SUV, turned all the way over, and I passed by it and I looked with someone else. Okay. Yeah. Lost his child in a car accident the same day I called to inquire about a property. He was the owner. He and his wife, I'm sure married, was the owner of that property, you guys. That was after I saw the accident. What's the correlation? I mean, what? God will do things, you guys, and let you see things that, and I already knew this. I've been knowing it even before realizing I'm being spied on. God will let you see your enemy fall. Because what the enemies don't realize is that God is in control. I also want to say something else, you guys, before I forget and go into the topic. Please know that just be aware. If you are targeted and you're unaware and you're just finding out what's going on with you, hip hip hooray to you. It's going to be a journey until the day you die. Be prepared for that. But don't lose your sense of humor if you have it. Don't lose sight of whom you are. Okay, be yourself, which is another reason why empaths are chosen. We don't put on flaws. We don't sit there and it is what it is. Okay, I mean, not put on flaws. Put on shows. I meant to say. But please be aware of targeted individuals, and I will go into this as I go into the topic. Everyone, whether you've known them for years or just met them 2 years ago, 30 days ago, be aware of people and be aware of your surroundings. Although not listed as one of the main goals of being targeted, but it's subliminal. It is to wipe you out, but it doesn't state to kill you. Okay, it literally doesn't state, if you look at some of the videos, to kill you. But what is wiping out but killing you? To get rid of you, to kill you. Okay, any kind of way to get rid of you, whether physically or any kind of way to get rid of you, your mind. You don't have your mind, you're basically dead anyway, basically. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Any kind of way to, this is one of the goals as well, to make you go crazy, kill, that's one of them, to kill someone, do something detrimental that would make you just totally get wiped out. You are in prison for the rest of your life. You are gone. Satanic. So please be careful of people that, and start analyzing, by the way, please let me finish my sentence. Please be careful of people that you have known, know, and just met. Okay. Known being for years, know being like 2 years, and just met. Okay. Please be aware of these people. Satan, like God, uses everyone, and Satan uses anyone available. Okay. So you're going to see people that are really not humans. These last days, they really aren't human. They are human in human form. Kids, teenagers, but they're not human. They're really not. Keep in mind, you guys. Evilness has been here since the planet has been here, since God created Satan. Okay. However, when you find people going to a level that is over the top evil, spying on people. I know my people are spying on me. Now, not my people in the sense that they're down with me, but I know my people that are spying on me are spying on me. Let me put it that way. They're spying on me. Here's the deal. They know I know. Now, in the normal realm of things, they're fully aware that I know. Just slept in a closet last night in a chair that I pushed, double door closet. Okay. Pushed the chair, and where the back would hit the wall, just pushed it in there, a high back chair. Okay. Pushed it in there. And although it would have fit in there with the door closed, it wouldn't have fit in there with me sitting in it, because my legs would have been hit. You guys, please be aware that, let me finish that. Oh, you can hear them in the walls. I'm in my closet, and you hear stuff, coming down the walls. Oh, and please don't think I'm blood coming down the walls, water coming down the walls. No, the equipment. Let me put it that way. Okay. All right. This is going on, you guys. And these people live right above me. Hadn't done anything to them, which is the last thing I want to say before I go into this. Another thing, you guys, please, that's coupled along with the last thing I said. Please don't think that all these people are your friends or that they're normal. These people are, let me finish. These people are coming in the forms of humans and demonic. Satan is sending. I never thought I would be talking about this, you guys, this kind of stuff. Trust me, but finding I'm good at it. That's another thing. Whatever you do, you're going to excel in it and be over the top. Impots, but these people that are targeting you are in most cases not human, especially the evil ones. They're demonic. Satan has sent them here or in the form of humans to interact with you. Okay. He sent them here to interact with you. And here's why. The people that are spying on me know that I'm aware of it. They know that it's getting on my nerves. Well, not getting on my nerves, because I love it. I love it now. It's just amazing. And which I don't love it. I wish I had. Let me rephrase that. I don't love it like I want to be watched, but I accepted it. I'm not going to live my rest of my life being spied on. In other words, it pisses them off that I have settled, because they want to watch you all the time and see how you react to being spied on. Evil. Okay. And you may hear my keys. I actually have some keys and some change in my pockets, and I'm moving it around. Okay. So just in case you hear that. So please know, you guys, that these people are not human in most cases. The ones that are human, I'm going to go into detail about them. Okay. Also, I'm going to describe 3 types of people, and they're going to be described as raw, well done, and overcooked. Okay. Now, this description of these people are the brains and their reaction, or how they are on the planet. Raw people are people that are evil. They are raw, like raw meat. They do not, as they say satanic. These are the demonic spirits that are fake or even real people. No, not real demonic, real people being demonic spirits. demonic spirits and or evil people that are human, human people. They're raw. Okay. Well done, people. And this is going to sound contradictory. You would think well done out of these three would be someone that is like an empath, targeted individual. No, a well done person is a person that is unsure. These are your friends, family, that they know you, but they are wondering what's going on. These are people that may not be either of those people, just someone you may know in passing, an associate who can turn on you in a minute. 1 minute their mind is thinking this way, and the next minute their mind is thinking something totally opposite. Two-faced, okay? To sum it up, a two-faced person, okay? They know you, or they know, or they're around you, hanging around you. Either way, you have some kind of interaction with these people, regardless of what it is, either daily or sporadically. Okay, you have some kind of interaction. These people are unsure. They go to church, most of them, but they're unsure, and I will get back to them. The last people are called overcooked. These are your empaths, okay? Targeted individuals. Please don't get it twisted. Targeted individuals, whether they're empaths or not, the one thing is true. They believe in God. I have yet to meet a targeted individual or read a targeted individual. Now, there is a fake dude, and as I mentioned, let me take that back. He is not a truly targeted individual because he harps on targeted individuals in YouTube videos. He will dislike your videos. He will post comments calling you witches and a witch, or saying all kinds of stuff. I'm finding that he's satanic because you would think he was being prejudiced at some point, but no, there are a lot of people complaining about him are on YouTube. And I will say this to people who are making videos with his name in it. You are giving him props. Please remove any videos you have. And some of you targeted individuals will know exactly whom I'm talking about. Remove any videos that you have with this person's name in it, because you're granting him access, okay, to other people, and you're granting other people access to him, which is making his subscriptions go up on YouTube. And because everyone on YouTube is not on the same page. There are evil people on the planet, and these people, because they're evil, are migrating over to his page, okay, either just being evil or out of curiosity, and they're subscribing. I will never do a video. Even though I've mentioned him in a video, I will never do a video with his name within the video or in the title. Okay. You're advertising for him. And I know that this is helping you out if you have a lot of subscribers and, you're getting paid by YouTube, but you're also God-fearing and God's child, and you need to remove those videos. There's other ways to make videos and get paid to replace those videos. Please do not use this individual's name, okay? You're giving Satan props, all right? So, and that's your well done people. That's not your well done people. Well, no, they're over processed, overcooked rather, But I went in a little further. Okay, raw. No. Well done people. The people you need to fear the most, being a targeted individual, an empath, and a targeted individual, and or empath and or targeted individual. Let me say that. Are the well done people. These are people that, on the surface, seem okay. On your team, someone you can tell what's going on in your life with being targeted. Someone that has a listening ear. Most of them will listen. But they are very opinionated people about what's going on with you as well. You have to be careful, you guys. These are the people that Satan is grabbing. He knows he can't grab the raw people. He already has them. And he knows he can't grab the overprocessed people. And I'm referencing food and the likeness of food, by the way, if you haven't noticed. He can't grab overprocessed people because those are your empaths and your targeted individuals. He cannot mess with them. Very, very strong people. You cannot sway them to go to Satan's side of the fence. Okay? You cannot. Even if they are on the brink of joining the perps, and they're at the very end, they're going to say no. That's because they're human. Okay? And it's probably taken its toll on them. Please keep your chin up. I'm going to say it right now. Okay? Sometimes it seems easier to just give in, and that's what Satan wants you to do. He wants you to give in. Please don't. Know that there's a new day. There's a new minute. You may be thinking this right now, and then the next minute something will come along, and a blessing, not in the form of something physical, but a thought blessing, where you say, you know what, I'm not going to let this get to me. I'm going to listen to Kimmy, what she's saying, Yeah, and it's not about me. Just go to just change your mind, your mindtude, as in your mind's attitude about whatever's going on with you, and never give in. Okay, but these individuals are both demonic spirits and humans, and real humans. They're demonic spirits in the form of humans, and they are real blood having humans. Okay, that's what makes them the most critical people you need to watch. There was a time when I was growing up, or in my life, and if you found someone paranoid, oh, she just paranoid, he's paranoid, he thinks. And there are individuals, it's a mental illness. They are paranoid. Please don't get it twisted. Targeted individuals, now, empaths, let me say this, empaths, or even though this is, how can I say this? God chooses us all as empaths. So I'm not going to say an empath could not be a paranoid individual. And here's why. Because God chooses us all. And just because they're paranoid does not mean that they're a targeted individual. I hope you guys will get that. That's why I said and or earlier. Let me say that again. Empaths are chosen by God. They're strong people. However, that does not mean that they are a targeted individual. I'm both of them. Okay. That does not mean at all that they're targeted. I hate to say just, because it's somewhat of a blessing. And I say somewhat of a blessing because you have to take on a lot of stuff when you're an empath, but it is a blessing from God to be an empath. He has chosen you to be an empath. Okay. That doesn't mean you're targeted. Okay. Targeted individuals, however, are not necessarily empaths. But let me see if I said that right. Targeted individuals, yes, are usually empaths who are warners. This is what they do. They're targeted because they're warners. People are evil and recognize that person has something that's a little different than what they have. Okay. That person is, they're strong-minded, okay? In other words, very strong in all aspects of their life. You cannot sway them, all right? But these well-done people, be careful of them, you guys. Be very careful. They're going to come in the form of humans or real humans, but you have got to be careful with them because they're going to come around you. I just left out of the computer room because two women came in there all of a sudden. And one of them, when I got up, I had seen one was at the computer and, and wondering why this, that, and the other was happening with her phone. The other one, that was later. The other one, every time I looked up, she was looking at me. But when I got ready to get my stuff, I just got up and left out. When I got my stuff and turned around, the one that was sitting at the computer, because the other one had come over to join her to find out what was going on with something, I don't know. But I heard her say, the one that I had my back to, something was going on with her phone. Now, they could have been innocent, but I'm making a point. You cannot take anything for granted. Okay? You cannot take anything for granted. Any human or human formed person for granted. They're going to look normal to you. Okay. And I'm going to say this again. Satan has sent those who are not human, but look human, because here's the deal. An evil person that is a regular human has the ability to do what? Change their mind to choose evil or good. But a satanic person, and this is going to be how you're going to find out if they are demonic or regular human. A satanic person, and they are going to straddle the fence. 1 minute they're going to be on your team, and the next minute they're not. All works of Satan, if they are either demonic spirits or their mind is, they're confused. They don't know like what's really going on. Okay. But a regular old evil person has the ability to change their mind. And some of the evilest people on the planet or have changed their mind at the last minute. Like, you know what? I'm not going to do that. That's normal. You guys, believe it or not, that's a normal human being. However, a satanic person that is in the form of a human sent by Satan to call out his or to do his works for him, like the people above me, they do not understand not being evil. Okay. They get in their cars. You guys keep this in mind. They drive, they get in their cars. They do everything a human would do. This is all in an attempt, and it works in most cases, you guys. So be careful, to make you think that this is just an evil person. They're just evil. They're satanic. No, even though those people do exist, these people are demonic, you guys. Satan can make a black person 5'7", haircut nice, dress nice. I'm just throwing some stuff out there, you guys. It could be any, live above you, married, got a vehicle. They leave every day. They do this. You hear this, that, and the other. Smoke weed, do all kinds of stuff. Yet that person is not even human. Okay. You guys understand where I'm coming from? They're not even human. You're thinking they're human because they're doing all this stuff. No, they're not. No, they're not. Because there is no way on the planet, when I just said it, an evil person can change their mind. There is no way on the planet, using my life right now as an example, that a regular human being with evil intentions, evil thoughts, would let this continue to occur. I don't care how evil they are. However, flip side, someone demonic that Satan has sent they don't care about you. They love it that you watch, that you know that they're watching you, rather, that you know that you're being watched. They love the whole aspect of it. They're not real. And I'm going to tell you something. If you have money, and most targeted individuals don't, I admit they may have a job or something like that. Most targeted individuals do not have a lot of money. And the reason for that is because which is one of the reasons why they're targeted, is because they're targeted because they don't have a substantial amount of money. Like I said, one of the goals, to wipe you out. To make you dependent on people, the system. They don't want you to make any money. Because they know, because of your smartness, that if you had money in abundance, that you would rock their world. You have enough smartness to know that you can get out of that situation. You have enough smartness to know that goodness abounds, and that you could go somewhere else and they would not know where you are. They know that if you had money, you would move somewhere, and that you would move to a place where you would not be found, and you would know you would not mention where you are, because you are smart to not do that. So it would take them 5 years in most cases if they wanted to pursue, but they wouldn't. 5 years, they're going to leave you alone. Okay. Satan knows when to drop out of the game. I'm not saying he's not going to come back, but he knows when to drop out of the game. Trust me. Satan knows who we're dealing with. Satan knows even more so, rather than, well, not even more so. Satan also knows whom we're dealing with when we're dealing with God. Trust me. He fears him. Okay. God created him. And I do apologize, you guys. I was about to starve and I pulled these chips out of my refrigerator and I'm like, I've been holding them in my hand for the last 5 minutes and I'm like, I can't take it anymore. So, you guys are used to me eating something while doing this, right? But let me say my prayers even though I've already started eating. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so the people who are well done, be careful. These are the people who will end up stabbing you in the back, yet you just had a conversation with them 2 days ago or the day before. That was very, very nice. They will speak to you on Thursday and be very, very cordial and sweet. And then on Saturday, you will see them not knowing, in most cases, that they've stabbed you in the back and done something to cause harm to you, wreck your life or whatever. Like I said, these people are not necessarily demonic spirits. These people are just caught in the middle, because the demonic spirits are just evil. They're the raw people. They're evil. It's not, there's no questioning. These people are humans, bona fide humans that are caught in the crossroad caught in the crossroad of good and evil. Okay. A demonic spirit in the form of a human can come to them, talk to them all the time, probably, can come to them and change their mind like that about you, about your situation, about anything that's dealing with you. Okay? You need to stay away from them. You need to but in order to stay away, you need to recognize them. I say all the time, if it looks like a duck and quack like a duck, guess what? It's a duck. Never thought I would be using that phrase in my life as much as I do, but I do. It's a duck, you guys. Be cordial, be yourself, be nice to them, but always know in the back of your head, or question in the back of your head, their intent. If they're speaking, speak. If they're being nice, be nice to them. But in other words, don't be shocked about or have any type of revelation. You will initially, I have to say that something, you have to find this out about people. But after you find out, don't let anything in the future like that or a person like that be a shocking revelation to you. Always have your guard up. That's why you're chosen. You always have your guard up. If you're an empath and targeted, your guard is up. So don't think, empaths are not naive people. So don't think, I didn't know, I had no clue, she fooled me. Okay, well, you're not an empath, because empaths are strong people, and they may be thinking they're cordial and nice to people, but yet in the back of their head, they're waiting for that person to come forth, the true person to come forth. And in other words, they're waiting to see what's next. Is this person really nice like this, or is this person putting on a show, as Rihanna, the singer, have said so clearly in one of her songs? Very entertaining, as she mentioned. But it's over now, meaning I'm still going to be nice to you and everything. However, And from this point, anything that you do, I'm not going to be shocked about it at all. Like, oh, that's just who he or she is, moving right along. Not going to focus on it. Or better yet, I expected that from them. So hey, and you don't have to be talking to anyone when you're thinking this. You could just think it. Ha ha! I expected that. I was right. Oh well, I was right. Let me go on to the store. Don't let these people engulf your thoughts. Okay, the well done people. Don't let them engulf your thoughts. And I have to say this, and even though I've been recording for a minute now, for a while, as far as title, I normally give a title at the beginning, but sometimes I'll do a video without a title, and I thought about it, but it's like, no. Just go ahead and record. No, that's not good. Just go ahead and record. That's the most important thing. So the title for this video will be when it's posted. Okay. All right. So I just had to school you guys on that. Don't be afraid of people. Don't be afraid, but be aware. Don't be afraid, but be aware. The other A. Everyone that gets in your face is not there for your good, regardless of what's coming out of their mouths. And once again, these people can be real humans, or they could be just demonic spirits in the form of humans. Okay. You will not be able to tell the difference unless you're seasoned and you've really been studying this like I have. And this, that, and the other. Okay. So you will just think they're just evil. No, yeah, they're evil, and they are evil people. There are evil people on the planet, but that is a demonic spirit. You learn to decipher the difference between the two. Is what I'm saying. You have evil people, and they will be here till the end of the earth, and they are real humans, and they're evil. However, a real human has the ability to love. A real human may have kids and take them to school every day and all that. They're just evil in thoughts. Maybe life has dealt them a stack of cards that they don't want, and they want to get back at someone, and everyone that comes in their zone, they're going to do something to them, or particular people. This person's smarter than I am, or, oh my God, how does she know how to do that? And where does she get that from? Just all human. However, human emotions, jealousy, envy, those are human, normal emotions. Okay. It's how we were made, even though, the Bible, the jealousy Bible mentions jealousy. I'm sure I've never looked it up, but what I'm saying is that's an emotion, a human emotion. The flip side of that are the people that are just plain evil. Now, every word that comes out of their mouth is not going to be evil. This is when they're in thought. They're thinking it. Because if every word came out of their mouth evil, then you would know something is truly wrong with that person. And you would eventually get it that person is demonic. So Satan is good at what he does. Instead of them being evil and all aspects, they're thinking it, and but whatever does exude out of their mouth is usually something backstabbing, stabbing, evil, trying to get at someone, trying to get over. That's another thing, on someone, or whatever the case may be. And I'm going to get another thing of chips because I cannot believe I left these little crumbs off in my, in this can. Just an example. One of the things that they want to do is to if you're targeted, sorry about that. That's this can hitting my phone. If you are targeted, one of the things is to watch you 24/7, 7 days a week. Couldn't understand why they would get upset when I would cover up something, and they're going to come in your apartment and do something else they have to see you. What you're doing. Where did you put that? taking a shower, any aspects of evilness. Okay. And then I thought a while back, as far as what, okay, I get it. Okay, it's either sexual or it's for information, or it's all of them. With me, I can only speak for myself. Here's the deal. The sexual part. I looked up something, sex and Satan. Satan is the purveyor of all that's evil. And therefore, Satan will send someone in your life. You've done all the research on him. He will send someone in your life to have sex with you. Now, that's not their intention. They're playing a role. They're a demonic spirit. Okay, they're playing a role. And keep in mind, like I said, demonic spirits will think evil things, evil thoughts. Okay. And they won't say it. Or if it's a human, an actual human that is coming your life, and you're thinking they're the ones, then Satan, they're what I called well done. They're well done people that Satan knows that are crossing the line between good and evil. And so Satan will send this person. I know this for a fact. And some guys I've dated here recently, Satan will send this person in your life because to have sex with you, because it just doesn't come in like you're a prostitute. They don't just come in and let's have sex, but they will send this person in your life to have a relationship with you according to what you like in a man and what you want in a man, or a woman for that matter. And what will happen is they're going to have sex with you, sexual gratification, because that is really Satan, sexual desires. Okay. Satanic sexual desires. Okay. And so when you're making love to this person, you're thinking you're really making love to them, but really you're making love to the demonic spirit, the evil or the evil person. It's a way of something that God gave to us. Satan uses it for his sexual gratification. Okay, excuse me. If you guys can get deep into that. You're having sex with someone and it's normal, it's love. Okay. And you may think you love this person, whether they're a human or a demonic spirit, because they play a role. Trust me, the demonic spirits. That's what they're sent here to do. Play a role. I'm talking past Academy Award winning. Okay. They would win all of the awards because they're great actors and actresses. Okay. So when it comes to sexual desires and things like that and having sex, these people, if not a regular, normal human being, over-processed or whatever human being, then, or just a regular, well-done person. A well-done person, it does not, keep in mind, a well-done person is straddling the fence, okay? Keep that in mind, you guys. A well-done person straddles the fence. One day they're evil, one day they're good, but they are human. Okay. Contradictory to what I just said about sexual desires. These people, well, not contradictory. It's just two different things. Okay. These people are evil one day, good 2 days, and evil another day. You know the process. But as far as sexual desires, Satan knows when you're lonely, or not lonely, but alone. Please know that it's two different things. Satan knows when you're using your vibrator that you wish. Excuse me, let me go ahead and chew a little more. Hold on. Okay. Satan knows that when you use your vibrator that you are having sexual desires. And so he will send someone in your life to fulfill that. Not that you're wanting, you're okay with being alone. Okay. And you don't even feel like you're lonely, but we have sexual desires. We're human. And so if you're using your vibrator, something I was doing, and I don't mind you guys knowing, I keep it real. One of the things I was doing at my last apartment was using my vibrator. Never revealed that to anyone until right now as I'm speaking. They knew I was using it. They were right there watching. Every exotic moment of it. Thus the sexual reason why, one of the sexual reasons why I'm being stalked. In addition to that, when I shaved my vagina in my bathtub and I had my leg propped up on the bathtub, I'm in the shower, but my foot is propped up on the bathtub and I'm shaving my vagina. I mean, everything's just open, just in the raw. No reference to the raw people I mentioned, but you're just doing what a woman does, sexual. And because of these things, I turned some idiot or idiots on. Now you know. Who, because they were watching me, want to see more. I caught on though, however, making it very difficult for them to see these things. Okay? But they have money. Money equals pursue. There are people on the planet, you guys, who have so much money, you guys, I'm not joking. Most people who have money know how to keep it and keep abreast of it. I'm talking about money. I'm not talking about you got $100,000 in your bank account. I'm talking about money. And these people know they have expendable cash. They know they can get what they want, do what they want. They have jet planes. They have yachts. They have all kinds of stuff. The oil industry from another country. They have money to spend. And if it's something that they want, they know from their normal life that they can get what they want in most cases. Me, they can't. So I'm a challenge, okay? Very much a challenge. I have let it be well known that if I could cut their penis off, I would. Pisses them off, but also a turn on. People who have money like this do not like to hear the word no. The word no. I said words. Word no. Saying no to them is going to heighten their sense of whom they are and their money. It's just going to go to a heightened level. They cannot accept that there's someone on the planet telling them no. Too bad. And I eat my chips. This kind of individual, if they have, excuse me, let me chew a little bit. If this person had access to you, you would be kidnapped. Ding! Keep up with me, the blue cup in the attic, you guys. You would be kidnapped. Oh gosh. And the money that would be paid to have you land right there on their floor in the flesh could go into the millions, you guys. I kid you not. They will pay millions to have you in their presence, to be able to do to you what they want to do to you. Okay? To perform sexual things with you and on you. All right? So those are the three types. Raw people, totally satanic, no questioning it. These are usually your just totally evil humans or totally evil demonic spirits. Then you have well done people. They don't know, they know, but these are the people that are crossed between good and evil. And then you have over processed people. These are us. These are if you're watching this and you're one of us, these are your empaths and our targeted individuals. All right. So this is Kimmy Wyatt. Now, you know what I'm looking at right now? I'm sitting in a chair facing my back door. Blinds are kind of up, like way past halfway. There's an individual who has just driven up. I'm facing another building, in other words, the parking lot and the building of another building. Okay. The parking lot and the building. Individual just drove up in front of my window. Now, once again, they're not in front, literally, of my window, but they're in front of my view. I'm recording. They hear every word I'm saying. They're not getting out. They're not even in a parking spot. They just pulled up, lights on, the sun's going down. Now that I've moved, they're leaving. Satan, you guys. Demonic spirits, rather. Demonic spirits can drive, brush their teeth, do anything that a regular human being can do. Please don't get it twisted. That would be too obvious if Satan sent a demonic person and all of them couldn't drive. It would be too obvious if Satan sent a demonic spirit, rather, and the demonic spirit did not brush his teeth. The demonic spirit did not eat. They are human form in all aspects. Genitals, everything. Genitalia, excuse me, let me say it right. Well, you can say genitals, genitalia, I prefer. Yeah. And so this is how you get fooled, because you're thinking it's just an evil person, or there can't be like that all the time. No, if you're an empath, you're going to recognize, you're going to know right off. No, that's not. I mean, let me say this. Empaths do not go around saying that's not a human, that's a demonic spirit. Okay, that's a human, that, pointing the finger at people and trying to see who's human, who's demonic. No, they don't. They just know that these people, these things, and these people do exist on the planet. They're aware of it. No problem. They don't sit there, like I said, just thinking about it all the time. It is what it is. They know it and they get over it. Real quick. Huh. That's a such and such and such. Okay. All right. They're not real. They don't go telling people. That's a demonic spirit. They don't. It is what it is with them. With us. I know people around me, because of their actions. No one can be this evil. I'm saying this. I'm talking about God. I'm doing this and this and this. A normal person would think twice and say, you know what? I got to stop doing this. But even after everything I've said or say in a particular day, these people will still pick up that equipment and follow me around. Especially the people, well, I'm not going to point fingers. I'm going to leave that alone. But the people who have access to the wall, not the ceiling. They have access to the walls too, but I mean wall perps. The wall perps. PERPS. Okay? Wall perps. Yeah. So you guys just be careful. Spiritual warfare been going on forever, but it's even more so here now. It is. And just roll with it. Just live your life normally like you always have been, but maybe well, don't do that. Just be more aware. Okay. And I'm sorry, you guys, I'm opening up. These are canned chips, just like a brand that has the chips in the can. You guys know who I'm talking about. And yeah, so I have to take the little insert off to keep them fresh. Okay, so I'm gonna go, you guys. If you have questions, please post them below. If you want to comment, please comment below. Like I said, please join the YouTube channel, because there's more to come from me. I'm not going to let this go. They should have chosen a totally different person than choosing messing with me. And I've said that seems like a million times. But once again, this is all organized crime. Targeting is organized crime. If someone wants to see you, they're getting paid. They've been making money off of you. They're going to continue to make that money. It's easy money, they think, especially if the targeted individual is unaware that they are being even targeted. Okay. All right. Takes about 2 to 3 years for you to recognize, on average, that you're being targeted, because you're going to see things happening that's abnormal. They're happening too often. You go here comes someone doing this again. Someone's following you, stalking. All this goes together: stalking, targeted individuals, spying, empaths. Group stalking, rather, and gang stalking, electronic stalking. These are your microwaves and refrigerators and things they will plant the high-tech cameras in, and you don't even have a clue. Your stove and oven. You don't even have a clue this equipment is even in the stove. And I'm going to say it again, and I don't care. Most times, this is from someone who has access to your place. This is targeted individuals usually live in apartments. Okay, in most cases, or they live in a home that has had multiple people to live there, maybe a rent home, and they're being targeted because someone at some point came in that home to fix something in that home, maybe the walls, and that person took advantage of the situation and placed cameras in the walls and then fixed the walls to make them seem normal. Okay. So, Wi-Fi cameras, speaking of Wi-Fi cameras before I go, depending on where I slept the night before, my neighbors will make sure that they park their vehicle in that same spot that corresponds to where I'm sleeping in my apartment. For instance, I sleep all over my apartment. I just told you guys earlier I was sleeping in my closet, whether on the floor. First time I've slept in a chair though, in the closet. It's sad that a person would have to do this, but it is what it is, and I'm not ashamed of it. I have to go to sleep. I'm human. If I sleep in the closet in my bedroom, 1-bedroom apartment, two sets. I say sets because booed up. 2 sets of perps are going to make sure that their vehicles are adjacent or parallel to where I'm sleeping. Okay? I'm used to it. Okay, their vehicle. Why are you parking your vehicle there when you don't even live? You know what I'm saying? You live in an area that common sense would tell you to park it somewhere else. Now that's just for one of them, not both of not both sets. The other one I can understand, even though I know what they're doing. I can understand, because of their position in the building, why they would park, somewhere where they do. But trust me, I know. You would have to be here. So I'm gonna go. Hasta la vista. Buenos Aires. Buenas noches. Arrivederci. Au revoir. Salida. Don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. Ciao Bella. Ciao Bello. Gotta go. Smooches. And didn't say this earlier. If you would like to send donations, I appreciate it in advance. I really do need them. I'm not a beggar. Never been that type of person, but I am aware that this cause that I'm going through, the things that I'm going through, I can't do this alone. Okay. Not right now in my life. So any donations that you can send, I really, really do appreciate the donations, and they will be used very well. Okay. I don't care if it's $2. I thank you in advance. If you can't send anything, keep me in your thoughts and prayers. And if you're sending a donation, keep me in your thoughts and prayers. Okay. And I do appreciate that. So also I have 34, formerly 33 collections on a Google platform. Please scroll down where the text is and click the link for those collections. You can follow each collection right there, or you can click a collection to see what I've posted thus far and follow. Okay. If you choose to do so. And I do have one of my collections called You Like It, Buy It. There's a You Like It, Buy It playlist also on YouTube. And in that collection, I will be featuring my own hair care products, skincare products, as well as candies and cookies and things I'm coming up with. So please join either or both of those. I will say YouTube has the videos, so as you know, so there you go. And the other one has the pictures. So I highly suggest that you do both. All right. Have a good one. Bye. Be careful out there, you guys. Be careful and stay away from people that are in disbelief that it's happening to you. I'm going to tell you, they're going to stress you out. Part of Satan's plan. They're going to stress you out more than the perps could ever do. They're going to stress you out because these are people that are supposed to love you and etc. People you know, and yada, yada, yada. And they're going to stress your butt out. So please stay away from them until you can get to a place of peace. If that means moving, I do have within the Blue Cup in the Attic playlist, there is a video about, and it's called how to the drastic move, how to move without dot dot dot, how to move without a trace. Let me say that again. The drastic move dot dot dot, how to move without a trace. Okay, and I've since done a video that with a different title that talks about some things that I left out in that video. Okay, all right, smooches.